But what actually happens when the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints passes away? Last night, Russell M. Nelson, president and prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, passed away at the age of 101. What happens next for church leadership moving forward? So, my name is Tamara Hancock, and I don't usually do faith-based content. I do education and experience and exploring, but I am a practicing member of the LDS Church, and I do educate on a lot of topics. So, I thought this would be a really good time to explain some of that because there's going to be a lot of questions surrounding it in the next couple of days. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is led by a governing body known as the First Presidency and the Quorum of the 12 Apostles. This group of 15 men have the highest leadership positions in the church. So when the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints passes away, the First Presidency, which is the president and two counselors that support him with everything, immediately becomes dissolved. His counselors return to their places of seniority in the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, and now this makes the quorum numbered at 14. During this time, the Quorum of the 12 Apostles becomes the governing body of the church. The senior-most apostle, meaning the one who has served the longest, leads the quorum and then acts as the de facto acting president. So there is never a time where the church is without leadership. But here's something really important. A new president is not usually formally called until after the funeral services of the previous president. In this case, Russell M. Nelson. So the apostles are going to meet to decide whether or not to reorganize the first presidency. And if they choose to do so, the senior apostle has historically been sustained as presidents. This is Dallin H. Oaks. And he would then choose two apostles to serve as his counselors. These men serve for a term of their lifetime, and they typically leave their jobs to do so. In fact, President Nelson was a world-renowned heart surgeon, pioneering many life-saving open heart surgeries that are still in effect today. In fact, he was my grandfather's heart surgeon a lot of years ago and saved his life. So for me, this isn't just historic, it's personal. So the timing of President Nelson's passing is really unique because General Conference, which is the worldwide biannual conference, is just 1 week away. That's usually when really big announcements are made. So it's going to be really interesting to see whether the funeral services are going to happen before conference or if they wait until after. And then, of course, they work on calling a new prophet. If you're interested in watching those services, you can do so on TV, by the way, the services for President Nelson, but you can also watch conference online or on TV next week. It usually takes place on Saturday morning and Sunday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. There's 4 different sessions. So again, this isn't the main focus of my content, but I do share when something feels genuinely important. So I'm happy to answer genuine, respectful questions in the comments. And, you know, this is going to be a really interesting and historic time over the next couple of weeks to watch and see how everything plays out.